living in Florida and having oak trees. It's just work. And oh, there's a lizard. Let's see if I can show you the lizard. These are just our yard tools. These are the 2 tools that I use every year, along with the trash cans. Hi guys, welcome. My name is Cass and my channel is Cassie B. So if you're new here, I invite you to come on in, subscribe, and comment below for any questions or videos you'd like to see in the future. So today I am outside, and the reason I'm here is to talk about my oak trees and how I clean up after them every year. So if you are here because you have your own questions about how to clean up the oak leaves that come with having oak trees, then this is what I do, and this is what I have to go through every year. I'm here to share with you. I'm not saying this is the right way or that there is even a right way to do this. Of course, I have raked the leaves already and I have more work to do. You can mulch your leaves, you can rake them, you can try burning them, you can try just mowing over them. We have tried all those methods and I still stick with the old-fashioned raking, scooping, and taking them to the dump. So that is what we do, and if that's something that you want to see, then just keep watching. This is what I have done for the last 2 days now. Started on the weekend, I think. Every year I get lots of leaves. Piles and piles of leaves. I have to rake sometimes twice a year, because if we get a cold snap in the fall, then the leaves will fall. If it heats up and then we get another cold snap in the winter, the leaves fall again. So it's almost like we have 2 springs and 2 falls here in Florida. I end up with a lot of leaves that I have to rake up, and I make these piles, and then we have to somehow dispose of them. And my yard ends up just pure dirt after I've raked up the leaves, because the leaves will kill whatever is growing. So lots of dirt mixed in with some weeds. So if you guys have any suggestions for me, what grass can I plant here? Luckily it was a really nice morning this morning, and I was able to do some raking, and I was able to rake the leaves this morning with some cool weather. So I don't remember, I think I did that side. I did that pile and that pile and that pile, and I came out this afternoon and I added to that pile and made that one, this one, I made this one, and I made that one, and then I added to that guy. So I kind of go in sections. I have this section left. I've got to do over there. I do like a 10 by 10 foot section per pile. And I've got to do this one. This is where I kind of stop because it becomes too much. We sometimes get to that section near the fence, but I try to focus around where we're walking and where we hang out. We walk out to the gate. I like to try to clear this out. We get a lot of branches. I don't want to walk on branches, so I try to clear that out. And then sometimes I start in the front yard. So it might look like we have a lot of grass in the front yard, but I'm telling you, once I rake those leaves, it'll look more like this, where it's a little bit of grass and a little bit of dirt. So if you guys have any suggestions on how to clean up the leaves, how to get rid of them, what grass to plant underneath the oak trees so that I have a nice luscious green backyard. Please let me know in the comments. I've struggled with this. I've commented on videos trying to look up what can I do, how to get rid of these leaves. Is there any easier way to get rid of them? But I honestly don't mind it. It gets me outside. I get a little bit, I get a workout every day. I just try to do maybe half an hour to an hour of raking until I get all the leaves into piles. This year we bought more trash cans, and I was only able to put like 2 piles into the 3 trash cans, and they were kind of small trash cans, but I put them by the road. And for Yard Waste Monday, they came, they collected the leaves, they stacked them neatly with their lids, and came back this afternoon and finished this little section. I'm just working my way to the fence. I gotta do that next, and then I'll have to make my way over here. I've got to do that next and then finish over there. It's a lot of work. It's several days work. And then on top of it, we have to put these eventually into trash cans. And so last year we took the piles, I bagged up all of the leaves, and then my husband took the leaves that were bagged and he took them to the dump. And so that's a lot of work just to do the bagging. You know, it's like twice the work. So this year, if I do the trash cans and put them by the road, then I won't be able to get this done for like maybe a month or 2, because there's the trash cans. We filled up actually 4. You can't see one behind the tree there. But by the time they come and get that every Monday, it's going to take forever to clear these leaves doing it that way as well. My son used this wagon behind me. He just loves this wagon. Anytime he can, oh, there's a lizard. Let's see if I can show you the lizard. Any chance he can get to use it, he will definitely use it to play in, or in this case, he used it for what it's meant to be used for. He was able to fit in 2 of those trash cans and take them to the road. So he's just got like an engineering mind, and more so than me. So he's very creative, and it helps. It definitely helps to be creative in these types of situations. So if you have kids, definitely encourage them to come out and help you. It is a bonding experience like no other. So I love this oak tree. This is a pair. Together it looks like one. And same with over by the pond. I've got like, I think 3 or 4 that grew together, so they're all joined at the base. This one is completely different. And I noticed that when we first moved in, I was like, the branches look different. It's not as pretty. So what the guy told me, who said he would remove it, he said it is a river oak. He said they only live for like 10 to 15 years, whereas the other oaks will live for much longer, like 80 to 100. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share the leaf piles that I have to make. Again, I have to do this like twice a year here, because if we get a freeze in the fall and then we get like another freeze in the winter, depending on when the freeze comes, it could be late fall and late winter, then these trees will drop their leaves multiple times a year. So I feel like I'm always raking. It feels like just when I cleaned up, we did get nice grass growing in, but I think the frost killed that off, and then we got the leaves. I have tried burning them. It's like useless. It just takes way too long. So last year, I think I started in the front yard here. I just wanted to create a path basically to go into the backyard. So I started right here, clearing out all the leaves. And this year, I don't know, I just ended up starting at the back door and raking the leaves around the trampoline. I really just like to clear out any walking areas first, make way for us to walk and for the dog to run. And then I work my way out. So if I get to this side, that would be great if I have enough energy to do that. It takes a couple weeks to get these leaves cleared. It is a lot of work, I'm telling you. It's just work. And it's just the reality of living in Florida and having oak trees. If you have one or two, it's probably not as bad to deal with. But yeah, if you do, if you do have oak trees and you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'll be happy to read them and reply to all of your questions. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Sounds like